when we talk about unhealthy conflict or unproductive conflict, let's quantify it, because conflict is one of those intangibles, right? It is, it's something that we can't necessarily see, but it certainly has an impact on the bottom line. There was a study on the cost of conflict, and what they found was that 95% of people surveyed, and these were out of US companies, 95% of people struggle to speak up in the workplace. Almost everyone at work said, yeah, I kind of have a hard time speaking up. 10% said they have never experienced a conflict that grew into something bigger. So only 10% of people said, yeah, it was a conflict and it didn't really blow into much more. That means 90% of the people who answered said it's maybe started off as a disagreement, but it really grew into something bigger. And 8% said that their conflict avoidance had cost their companies at least $10,000, which may not sound like a huge number on the surface, but if you think about the number of conflicts that may be avoided at work, in the workplace, that really starts to add up. But perhaps the most stunning statistic from this report was that employees lose 1 8-hour workday for every conflict conversation they avoid. So think about that. Think about a conflict you have had at work. What happens? You have the disagreement. Things don't go well. You go home. You talk to your partner, your roommate, your dog about it. You vent about it. You start typing a response email. You delete the email. You start typing another response. You delete it. You vent about it to someone else. You show up to work the next day. You're ready to have the conversation. You don't. Another day goes by. You have the argument in the shower, and how many arguments have we won in the shower? But what happens? Oftentimes we avoid it. And what's lost are all of these hours that have added up where we did not, and maybe could have, but did not address it. So I want you to think about how frustrating, even just hearing me walk through that hypothetical scenario, how frustrating that is, and the fact that all of that time adds up and really does impact productivity, efficiency, and resiliency of teams.